Hi everybody, it's Teresa with threesticksin.com and I'm back with another Halloween craft project. I have had a vague idea for caramel apple craft in my head for probably 5 years. And for some reason, this was the year that it finally all came together to make this cute little project. I think it is just adorable and it's so easy. Your kids can make this. If you're not a crafter, you can make this. Anyone can make this. It's so simple and I think it's really cute. Okay, so first thing you need is a styrofoam ball. I got mine in a couple of different sizes so that when I display them all together, there'll be a little interesting variation going on. So it doesn't really matter. Any size will work. And then you're going to take a sharp knife and just kind of cut off the edge to make a flat surface so that the caramel apple can stand up on your table. Now I'm going to make this look like a green apple. So I've got this square piece of felt and I'm going to center that on the flat edge I just made. And using these little pins, they're called silk pins, and they're basically just pins with a flat metal head instead of a round ball on the top. I'm just going to pin these edges on the sides and then just try my best to get it as flat as I can. You can cut off these corners and trim it to whatever size you want to, but you don't want it too short because you want to be able to see a bunch of this green to make it look like a caramel apple and not just a yarn ball. So don't skip too much, but you're also going to have to try and work it so that this flat object can fit around a round object, which will take a little finagling. So it's just about, trying to find a happy medium somewhere in there. Now we break out the glue. I'm using this tacky glue, but you can use any old white glue. And then I'm just going to, like roughly on the center here, just put a little dot like that. And now I've got this tongue depressor, this giant popsicle stick, whatever, and I'm gonna jab it right through that glue spot that I just made. Get in there, get in there. And you want to try to, it's a little bit of a challenge, but you want to try to get your stick to be straight up and down. I'm going to actually try that again. Okay. Squish it in a couple of inches and then you just let that dry. And while that's drying, you can move on to the caramel stage and just kind of spread it on around. You don't want to put your glue all over the whole thing yet because it might dry before you can get there and because it'll get really messy. So I'm just going to glue on the top couple of rounds and then grab my yarn. You just want to find, what the yarn is made of, whether it's wool or acrylic, whatever, it doesn't matter. You just kind of want to look for a caramel color. And then you put that edge right up next to your stick and you start wrapping around and around and around. Now, this beginning can be a little bit, well, actually several parts of it can be a little tricky when the yarn doesn't want to stay where you want it to go, so that's where you can bring your pins back in and pin that just until the glue dries. There, and now I can kind of pull that tight and keep wrapping around and around and around. So this will take you a little while. I did mine in front of the television and it went in no time. But this is what it will look like. And you can see when you get to the bottom part of the circle, then the yarn can really be tricky to keep in place because it doesn't want to go down. It just wants to slide off. So I pulled my pins in here again. And now that it's dry, I can pull those out. And there we go. I've got 2 caramel apples. I'm making one more big one here, and then these are ready to display but I think you can kind of get an idea. I'll probably put one down like that and one straight up, and I think it'll be so cute on my countertop. So thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure and leave me any comments or questions if you've got them so I can help you make this. It's so easy. Every one of you can make this for Halloween this year. And wouldn't this be such a cute teacher's gift for Halloween? A little twist on the regular old apple a teacher gets. She can have a caramel apple now. I think they're adorable. So I hope you do too, and I hope this inspires you to try something a little creative today, flex those creative muscles, and be sure and subscribe to the channel for more great ideas, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Gizzy's going to take over the rest of the tutorial. Ready, Giz? What do we do next? What do we do next, Gizzy? Oh, you jerk! You little jerk!